South Africans they talk say they don't get the support where African countries supposed to give them. And of course, this one alone is intimidation for them compared to Mexican side where we say they get all of their supporters almost filled the stadium that particular day when they play that much.
Yes, so welcome back on top of the show.
My name is Channel, my name is Dr. Bavi, your favorite radio boyfriend, and so far so good. We don't discuss about the FIFA World Cup 2026 for inside the levels of Canada, United States of America, and of course Mexico too. He joined for inside that level. And so far so good, we did discuss about the best performance so far for inside the World Cup, and also the worst performance so far for inside the World Cup. And of course, I tell you, say for number one spot on my own list. The reason is because of say Sweden, they win Tunisia, but of course they win Tunisia 5-1. Tunisia are a very tough team for inside this World Cup, and of course for inside Africa also Tunisia are a very strong team. And number two, I guess Germany will win Curacao 7-1. The reason why Germany they come as number two now because of say Germany face a very not too tough team with Curacao, because this is the debut for Curacao. Now the first time when they come the World Cup be this. And of course for number three, Australia will beat Turkey 2-0, but of course Australia don't show a very good performance so far for inside the 2026 World Cup. And then number four, I tell you, say make you tell me who you feel say be my number four for inside my list. Now one of the host nation of this 2026 World Cup, who then be now the United States of America. Why I choose America for number four? Now because of say they win Paraguay. Yes, Paraguay, they win them 4-1. Almighty Paraguay, what we say they don't even carry World Cup before. And of course, United States of America show them say the reason why we decide to host this competition is because of say we are capable. The other two co-hosts so far so good, and they never really show the kind of performance where the United States of America don't show for inside this World Cup 2026. And then number five, who they are number five? It is Africa. Make a shake for Africa. At number five spot, tell me who he be. Now one of the countries for inside Africa will be saying that they speak French. Now then they are number five for inside the list, of course, of the performances so far for inside this 2026 World Cup. Now Ivory Coast, yes, Ivory Coast, you get them very well. Now Ivory Coast, they number five at that position, and of course because of say they beat Ecuador 1-0. Ecuador for inside FIFA ranking now number 23 then beat. But of course Ivory Coast no look down and say even if na be Odogo for inside the FIFA ranking, we go tell and say we serve we be Odogo for where we did. It can make Ivory Coast become the highest ranking African team after then give the continent its first victory for inside the 2026 World Cup. 3 yellow cards, of course, now it happened for inside a particular match where we say that one alone has some potential points, but they still successfully stormed straight up into the top 5 teams for inside this FIFA World Cup 2026. And at number 6 now South Korea. Yes, then win Czech Republic 2-1. Yep. And at number 7 now the second host of this competition, and they talk about the one and only Mexico. Mexico, of course, they win South Africa. Mexico open the game and then open the first game of the World Cup 2026. If I go remember vividly, now South Africa against Mexico, the World Cup where we say South Africa host for 2010, where we say South Africa win Mexico by a goal from the almighty Shabalala. Yes, and of course, this time around, Mexico don't repay back. Mexico wire South Africa 2-0. Even I go remember for inside that particular match, South Africans they talk say they don't get the support where African countries supposed to give them. And of course, this one alone is intimidation for them compared to the Mexican side where we say they get all of their supporters almost filled the stadium that particular day when they play that match. And of course at number 8 position I guess Scotland. Of course Scotland they win Haiti 1-0. At 9th position we get Japan will cut my game. Yes, against Netherlands. Of course, I gave Netherlands straight win, I think say Netherlands go do as they take Nether way. But instead of that to Nether, Japan jar them come down. Of course, they drew to a 2-2 against Netherlands. At number 10th position is one of the former hosts of the World Cup. And of course, this one's now they host the World Cup the last time. Who are they talk about? Are they talk about the one and only Qatar? Qatar, of course, play against Switzerland, and they hold Switzerland to a 1-1 draw. Yes, Qatar pushed on to the final spot of the top 10 game due to Japan's high-scoring affair despite their famous draw with Switzerland. At number 11th position, now another African country, the one we will celebrate for inside Africa today, the one and only Morocco. Yes, Morocco held down Brazil, almighty Brazil. Everybody, they feel say Brazil go win and that particular match. But of course, I remember one of the statements of our Eshi for inside this country, especially for inside Kaduna, and they talk about the one and only Garba Lawal, where he talk say if Morocco come with the kind orientation where they use go Qatar last time, say if they come with that same spirit, say he believe in everything, say they go fit beat Brazil. And of course, we saw how the game panned out. Yes, they drew Brazil, almighty Brazil, with all of the likes of Rafinha, with all of the